Can you imagine being deaf, weak, old, and left outside, chained to an empty house? The sadness and helplessness of such a life are unimaginable. Yet, a 15-year-old husky named Cloud endured this terrible fate. Left to freeze by his heartless owners, a house in Pennsylvania was abandoned, set to be demolished. When workers arrived to prepare the site, they found Cloud outside, shivering and alone. In Pennsylvania, it's illegal to keep a dog chained outside for more than 9 hours a day, or 30 minutes if it's freezing. But Cloud's owners ignored every rule. His only shelter was the roof of an old car. Around him there was nothing but snow, feces, and urine. He was malnourished, sad, and barely holding on. When SPCA rescuers arrived, they found out his name was Cloud. His frail body told a heartbreaking story. He had a strange mass on his neck. He was starving, and his spirit seemed broken. Cloud was taken from his negligent owners and brought to the vet. The mass on his neck was confirmed to be a tumor, but surgery wasn't an option. Cloud's body was simply too weak. He didn't have much time left, but he deserved to spend his remaining days with a loving family. Despite the care and affection he received at the shelter, it wasn't the same as having a real home. Eleanor Garrett, a kind-hearted woman who co-runs a dog rescue organization, heard about Cloud and decided to visit him. When Eleanor saw Cloud, she realized he had never lived inside a home. He didn't know how to behave indoors, which meant he had likely spent his entire life outside. She couldn't leave him behind. Eleanor brought Cloud home, intending to find him a permanent family. But Cloud was shy, withdrawn, and hesitant around people. He avoided her, her children, and even simple contact. He would hide in corners, look away, and sometimes stay completely still for hours. Eleanor didn't push him. She let Cloud adjust on his own terms. One day, while Eleanor was doing laundry, Cloud surprised her. He gently placed his paw on her foot. Eleanor knelt down and petted him, and in that moment, something changed. It was as if Cloud finally felt safe. He began licking her hand, seeking the love he had been denied for so long. From that day forward, Cloud started to open up. He became a calm, friendly dog, ready for a fresh start. After weeks of care and patience, Eleanor put Cloud on the adoption list. It didn't take long for him to capture someone's heart. A couple came to meet Cloud, and the connection was instant. The husband knelt beside Cloud, kissed his forehead, and said, "Okay, I love him. We're definitely keeping him." Knowing Cloud didn't have much time left, the family created a bucket list for him. They've made it their mission to fill his remaining days with love, adventures, and joy. Cloud's journey reminds us to cherish and care for our pets. They deserve love, warmth, and respect, especially in their final years. While Cloud's story began with pain and neglect, it ended with a family who gave him the life he always deserved. Let's make sure every animal gets that chance.